Welcome back, everybody. I'm Josiwe, and this is another episode of Let's Play Diablo 3. Let's go ahead and resume our game. Now, when last we left our heroine, Rattle, the witch doctor,
Good to fight with you again.
She had tracked the coven through the caverns of Aranai and across the northern highlands to the manor, or in search, rather, of the manor belonging to Leoric. Now, last time I had spoken about the benefits and virtues of being able to watch back the episode and the gameplay. And this time I really was paying more attention, honestly, to the lore. A minute here, let me just kill these guys as they're attacking. In particular, the stuff about the Temple of the Ancients and Alaric, I watched that really carefully. And I came across, basically, or I came to some conclusions that I didn't really correctly grasp during the original playthrough. So if you watch, or if you sort of pay attention carefully to what was going on there,
Not even a sweat.
the first reference to it is actually from Magda. So we had, you know, our character, Rattle, was drawn here by the call of the spirits in the falling star, which, you know, fell into the cathedral in Tristram, along with Deckard Cain. So we got Cain back, and he explains that, like, the Skeleton King has risen, and we have to... He also has the fallen star, so we have to free him. Hang on, I've forgotten half. Withermoth. Oh, it's not a normal one.
Needs more time. I am here.
Oh, these moths are nasty, man.
Could we find more like that?
Okay, fortunately, they're still it's still normal. It's easy. They're dropping lots of health points and stuff. Anyway, so long story short, we defeat the Skeleton King, and the fallen star turns out to be not a star at all, but a man, a stranger. So he tells us, eventually is able to remember that when he fell, he thought he came with something, a warning and possibly a sword. And the pieces of the sword broke into three and spread out basically around the land sanctuary surrounding Tristram. So the first shard fell into a Khazra clan warren, and we tracked that down, only to be confronted by Magda.
Not ready yet.
A witch who seems to be leading a dark coven. We defeated her somewhat easily, but she told us, and this is what I was originally going to say, she told us you will never retrieve the second shard. Where it lies only ancients may tread. So I didn't really make the connection at first, but later, when I watched back the episode 5, I believe it was, I realized that what she meant by that was that it was a temple of the Nephilim. And my understanding of exactly or precisely what a Nephilim was, what it meant, was a little foggy. So I looked it up on the wiki, and that made it very clear. The Nephilim were the original children of the renegade demons and angels who fled the Great War to reside in Sanctuary. They were the very first children of those people, including some powerful figures from the history of Sanctuary.
These lands have fallen to dust. And before it happens again.
So anyway, the two chief members of the group that created Sanctuary and hid there were Inarius, a member of the Angiris Council, the Angels Council that rules heaven, and Lilith, a powerful demon, or demoness, I guess. So Inarius stole the World Stone and used it to create Sanctuary and to hide it from both the angels and the demons. So anyway, then all these renegades who'd run away from the war, who were tired of the endless, plot and counterplot, battle and counter-strike and counter-strike, who'd fled there to get away from that. They began living together, and some of them had children together. And the product of the union between demon and angel was the Nephilim. So right at the beginning, it was discovered that these Nephilim were incredibly powerful, and in fact might be more powerful than both angels and demons combined. So this frightened Inarius, who changed the World Stone
Need more time.
to suppress the Nephilim's power. And after that, he was like, okay, I can live with them as long as their power is suppressed. But Lilith actually had an entirely different idea. She was intrigued and attracted to the power of the Nephilim, and thought that if she could bind it to her will, she could use the Nephilim to actually destroy both heaven and hell, and thereby end the Great War and the need for sanctuary in the first place. So she decides that she's going to bend the Nephilim to her will. She's going to turn them into a weapon. And that's when Alaric... No, that was later, I'm sorry. Anyway, at that point, somehow the demons got involved. I think that's when the demons found Sanctuary and noticed it, and decided that the best way to use it without gathering notice of heaven and just turning it into a battlefield, they decided it would be better to corrupt it. So they created this religion called the Triune. So
Not ready yet.
So anyway, Inarius recognizes the Triune and decides he doesn't want heaven involved either. So instead of fighting the demons, the evil from the burning hells head on, he creates another religion, the religion of light, or the Cathedral of Light, or whatever it is, to battle them. So this sort of shadow war is going on in the background of Lilith, trying to turn... Oh, nasty. Trying to corrupt and turn the Nephilim against her.
The world is a safer place.
Or no, I've got the timeline wrong. Anyway, so Inarius seals them with the World Stone, so that shuts down Lilith's plan. And I think at that time he sealed her, or he threw her out of the world into the void. I think that's right. And then later, after the Nephilim had been sealed, they had descendants of their own who were just ordinary humans. And that's when the Triune and the Cathedral of Light religions, the dueling religions, got started. So, anyway, I think at some point the Nephilim were involved in a battle, and most of them got killed. And the last stand was at that drowned temple, and Alaric and his ward brothers were like the guardians of that temple. So, it had been sealed away so that. According to what we found, like the demoness Nereza had made some sort of promise, so I'm not sure where she fits in exactly, but she had said that maybe she would help them regain their powers or something, and then tried to betray them, and there was a huge battle where most of the Nephilim died, and their last powers were sort of sealed away. The beacons that were hidden. So yeah, so the beacons are sealed away, and when we first got there, oh snap, get away! Oh, nasty. Anyway, when we first arrived there and confronted Alaric, he basically said none but Nephilim may enter here, and Leah argued with him, and she goes, but no, there've been no Nephilim for since the Dawn times, or since before the Sin War or whatever. But anyway, even though he says only Nephilim may enter, he then sends us, to go fetch the beacons, the keys, and he basically insinuates that either me, Rattle, the witch doctor, or Leah is one of the Nephilim, in fact, which doesn't make sense because both of us have memories of a recent childhood. So there's some kind of weirdness going on there. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, that's who Alaric was. That's what we needed to go in there. To fetch the second sword shard. So there's some that whole part of the game was pretty vague and like didn't really explain itself very well, and I think it may be because if it explained itself, it would basically be spelling out the fact that one of the two characters who's there, which is Rattle and Leah, is a Nephilim, and may have altered memories or be like, I don't know, be much older than they appear to be. And given the powers that my witch doctor is holding, I'm thinking it's probably her, although Leah also has that inborn power that isn't explained, so maybe it's her. I don't know. In any case, so we retrieved the second shard and had a fight with what's her name, Magda, the witch leading the Dark Coven, which again was pretty easy. And we headed out to look for the third shard, which where was that? It was Khazra-den, and then the Temple of the Ancients, and then yeah. So one of the folks is asking why I chose Witch Doctor, and the reason, as I believe I've said once before, is that I didn't play the sort of ancestor class, the Necromancer in Diablo 2, and I always kind of wanted to, but never got around to it. So I figured I'd give Witch Doctor a shot. Hang on, let's look at where was the third shard? Was that? Oh well, wherever it was, I can't remember right now. We tracked it down, but it wasn't there. And it turned out that Leah was right. Magda had been playing us for fools. So we rushed back, and of course you know what happened. Magda had taken all three pieces and was trying to coerce Deckard Cain into reforming the sword for her. He refused, and in turn, she actually killed him, which is horrifying. But, and kind of depressing, actually. We never actually got to hear him say, stay a while and listen. He never said it. Which I was kind of looking forward to. But since she couldn't have the sword, she decided to take the stranger, the angel. Anyway, in his last moments, after she had gone, Cain did reassemble the sword, and so now, since then, we've been tracking the Coven, and it seems that they have, oh, we've got some rare monsters here, gotta take care of them.
What a monster!
He needs more time.
Okay, so we tracked the Coven through the caverns of Aranai, across the southern highlands and the northern highlands, and now we're in search of the manor where we've heard that they are. So once we catch up with them, hopefully we'll be able to return the sword to the stranger and free him from their clutches. But yeah, the whole drowned temple thing was really confusing to me, so I had to go back and check it out. The other thing I kind of took a look at was the spells I've been using, and while I do like the jumping spiders, I was thinking it might be possible to combine the buff, what's it called? Soul Harvest. And I'm not really using that much because it's kind of, you have to run into a bunch of guys to use it. But then I thought, well, wait a minute, I also have this ability, Horrify, and the zombie dogs I'm already complaining about not being that great. So I think I'm going to switch over to Horrify and use it in concert with Soul Harvest to rush in, get the buff, and then push them all away. The thing is, the buff gives me so much damage that I feel I really need to use Poison Dart with it. So, since I'm going to stick with Grasp of the Dead, I'm going to go with this amazing Splinters damage DPS output variant rather than the Numbing Dart. I do like this too. Like, if I combine this Numbing Dart with a really high rate of attack weapon, I could use that instead of Grasp of the Dead and have one of the other secondaries, like Fire Bats or Haunt. And I might try that out later so that I have an opportunity to see these in action. But I'm gonna leave this on Unbreakable Grasp, Poison Dart with Splinters, Horrify, and Soul Harvest. And so that means I'm not gonna have any dogs, but that's fine. So that's gonna change from the Splinter attack. And I also need to be more cognizant of the 1 and 2 buttons. I need to try and use them when the opportunity presents itself. So anyway, our current quest, yeah, we're the Highlands were once a place of beauty, no longer. Now they are a monument to the horrors visited by a mad king. It's no wonder that Magda and her coven were drawn here. And we're still searching for Leoric's Courtyard Manor, so I'm not sure exactly where that is. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm getting this little ping on the minimap. Yeah, that's going to show me where it is. But I did watch another Let's Play episode that somebody put up, and sorry, I forgot to play the game for a second there. And I noticed that they found a tome that I had missed, so I was like, well, that's no good. Gotta get used to kiting. Okay. So I'm gonna use those 2 figures for 2 and 1. Alright. So anyway, I definitely feel like I need to check out every last corner of the minimap because I don't want to miss anything else. Damn it! Oh, I should have used the bonus there. I forgot.
Spirits howl. What is this?
Okay, there's some kind of something going on here. Look at this. Oops. Cosmic totem.
The spirits are at peace.
Huh. I don't know what that was. I wonder if I should have done that or not. A nice damage reduce.
There are forces arrayed against us that are stronger than we ever imagined. Some greater purpose lies behind.
Time will tell all.
Okay. So, looks like we have to head northwest. One of my viewers is like, you know, it doesn't really bother me, but it might bother some people on YouTube that the inventory is flashing and you haven't like done anything about it. But I've been like that the whole time because I know, like, it's like, well, okay, there's some stuff, great. None of it's that great. So yeah, but maybe it bothers you guys watching on YouTube. I'm not sure. Dexterity, no thanks. We get a dead villager.
There, a worthy foe.
Oh snap! Well, they've trapped me in here, so I used Horrify and the buff in the wrong order, but I used it. And then just shot them as fast as I could. It kind of worked. Oh, I shouldn't let myself get up in areas like that if these enemies are going to be throwing down rock barriers like that. Oh, it happened again. Oh no. I'm going to have to do that every time. Okay, looks like we've... Trailing the Coven, we're in the Manor Courtyard. The stranger must be near. I hope that he still lives, so I'm going to go ahead and enter the Manor. What have I got? I'm so used to having WASD, it's weird to stretch up to 1 and 2, but I'll try and remember to do it. Okay, we've got a nice... That's good to have the healing well there. And it's kind of annoying moving with, I don't know. Maybe I should just shift it... Maybe I should just, whenever I click to attack, just hit shift with my pinky, and then just move normally. Like, that works. I just have to, every time every single time that I want to attack, I have to hit that shift key. Yeah, I can't hold it down. I have to treat it like a click. Because otherwise, when I try to move, if I'm holding it down, it's just going to shoot that way. It's either that or just hold the shift key permanently and move with... No, I don't like that either. Alright, I'll try and remember that. So shift, click to attack. And don't hold it down, but like do it every time. See if that works. Move is still useful though for moving across loot and like without picking it up. Nope. This is gonna be hard. This may not be the best time for it either. Okay, that kind of does work actually. Just have to get used to it. So like there, I hit the spacebar to move across that. Alright, looks like we need to head up this staircase. This is actually really kind of a nice area. Yeah, that's good actually, that worked, okay. Like I was saying, this is actually a really nice area.
Helping me fight the darkness.
I like the architecture. There's like the sunken courtyard and the sort of autumn foliage. It's really, and like the colors are clean. It really does feel like a really nice kind of fancy manor courtyard, I guess. Anyway, let's go into the manor. Let's go into the manor. Okay, so now you have earned in the mountains. Interesting. That's a campaign achievement in the mountains. Oh, okay. Explore the falling areas of the highlands. Nice. I haven't really explored much of this achievement stuff yet. I'm sure if you want to achieve it all, you could play this game for years.
Needs more time.
Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty good. I mean, it was a wide open area, but shit, this is a lot. Oh, nice, nice. So this huge swell. Oh, guys, did you see that clutch Soul Harvest Horrify combo? Just dived right into the middle of them. It worked perfectly. Harvested them and then sent them screaming. Oh, that was so cool. All right, hold on. What did I level up? Did I get a new skill? What happened? It's all still no. I'm still level 13, right? Yeah. See, did I get new items? Whatever. Okay. Or there was new lore. That's what I missed. Okay. This must be a Dark Berserker. What was this? Alright, the Lord of Goats. Dark Berserker, this must be it.
The Dark Berserkers are considered weaker demons, but their strength is still far greater than that of any human. I have found dark spells within the cathedral, written in Archbishop Lazarus's own hand, explaining how to summon them. I pray that no other copies exist, so that this terrible knowledge will be lost forever.
Okay, so this all goes back to...
No mercy.
This all goes back to Lazarus. He's the one who originally brought Leoric here to to Old Tristram, rather. He's the one who apparently had all this arcane knowledge and created all these corrupt people. Okay, we also got some orders from Magda.
There's a new piece to the game. A girl named Leah. My spies tell me she is the child of the witch Adria, who is hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. Bring this news to the Master at once.
Okay. Right, that's another thing I wanted to point out. So Magda had also revealed that her master was Belial, one of the lesser evils, who was manipulated into exiling the 3 primeval spirits to the plane of Sanctuary. So if Belial, the Lord of Lies, is acting through Magda on Sanctuary, then what that means is that Hell, the burning hells, are aware of Sanctuary now. So that makes sense. The World Stone was shattered 20 years ago. But it's only safe to assume that Heaven, the High Heavens, and the Angiras Council are also aware. So one has to question, how are they acting? What are they doing? What are they aware of? In any case, Magda is now apparently, having witnessed Leah's burst of power at Cain's house, apparently now interested in her. And I'm not, like, this comma is a little, this is a dangling modifier, because I'm not sure if this last part is referring to the child or Adria. But somebody's hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. I guess it must be Adria, because we know where Leah is. So we now know that Adria is in Chaldeum. This is probably going to be our second act. We're probably going to head to Chaldeum, but I won't assume that for sure. Anyway, we've also got a couple items here. We'll take a look at what we've got, because I think I now have to make some inventory space available. Let's go ahead and do that. Nope. Okay, so ordinary mask. Let's get rid of that. And that. All the normal stuff. All this junk. Yeah, I don't want anything else. Oh, wait a minute, my follower. I give him one of the rings. Yeah. Plus 4 dexterity is probably good for him. Still needs a neck item. And I probably need to get him some better equipment. I haven't found anything he can wield yet, though. It's really strange. It's like the game doesn't want me to equip him very well.
I'm glad that fate has brought us together on this path.
Why is that?
You fight with both honor and ferocity. I know that a pure soul must burn within you.
So we're going to continue exploring the manor, see what we can find. Yeah, this actually illustrates what I'm talking about really well. So, I think you guys have probably figured it out by now, but I'm going to press the shift key and the left mouse button to attack, and then move. But I'm going to do it so quickly that I'll finish the move command before she finishes the attack animation. So you'll see she moves after it finishes. That's the ideal when you're kiting. You want to be able to hit them and then get the hell away. Like to move as fast away within the parameters of your attack requirements as possible. And like, you know, move in different directions. So anyway, if we examine the architecture here of this, like, I mean, it's very religious and like super patriarchal, this manor house architecture. So these guys really had a very high opinion of themselves. Am I forgetting anything? No, I'm using everything. All right, I do need to get that buff off, but let's continue exploring the manor, flesh out the mini-map a little bit here, see what we can find. A little zoomed in for flavor.
She's unstoppable. No mortal could slaughter our brethren with such ease.
You want to bet?
Then die well. Lord Belial will reward
Yeah, Lord
your
Belial.
sacrifice.
She is here.
You cultists sickness. I will purge you.
Delay her.
Alright, so I just gotta get rid of these guys as fast as quickly.
In the depths below.
So we took down our cultists pretty easily. Oh, I like the lightning effect and the glass windows here. Really nice. Wait, who's this? Wounded man? Alright, hang on. Let me just take a quick look around before we start the next quest here. Yeah, we're empty. Okay. So yeah, Magda ran away to prepare some kind of welcome for us and consigned all her people to death.
Are you ever afraid in battle?
Fear is a part of life. If you live, you fear.
All right, let's see what this guy has to say.
They did horrible things to us.
I seek another man, a prisoner in rags.
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw Magda take him into Leoric's old torture chambers below us.
Look at
Rest
Cormac.
now.
Cormac.
I will punish Magda and her cultists.
Okay, the halls of agony. Oh snap! All right. Wait a minute. There's a waypoint there. Okay, manor doors. So I'm gonna open those. Excellent. Oh, look at this. It's raining out here. Oh, this is so beautiful. There's something. Oh, like this is actually really gorgeously designed, right here. I really like this. This sort of the rear cliff drop kind of thing they've got going on here. Okay, so we've now got a new waypoint, Leoric's Manor, in the Highlands here. We didn't miss it? No, okay. We actually do have to go down this way. So let's go down here. Alright, we're going to enter the Halls of Agony. Let's just take a quick look at the quest here to understand what we're doing. The spirits have told me the stranger still lives, but he clings to life against Magda's torture. I must hurry. Without his sword, he may not have the strength to hold out. The imprisoned angel. Yeah, okay. So let's go.
Disguises here.
Okay, so actually, this is pretty nice. If I,
The cultists were performing a strange ritual when I saw them today. One of their number stood soundlessly, while others thrust long spikes deep into his spine. He did not perish. And I believe that he may have even been darkly empowered from the implantation. Though such terrible magic is foreign to me.
Okay, so Dark Vessel. That's one of Abd al-Hazir's journal entries. I didn't quite see it. Pick it up, but oh no, that was a lore entry. So he's saying that something we attacked was one of these. Oh, that's the name of the mob, the Dark Vessel. Okay, so it seems like the cultists are performing some kind of hemalurgy where they thrust spikes into his spine. Not to kill him, but to like bind him with magic.
I heard tales about the fall of King Leoric when I was young, but seeing it with my own eyes, it is another thing entirely.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice comment from for Cormac there, our Templar companion. Okay, let's continue onwards here. We have to go deeper down now. Looks like. And I do want to try to work on the soul harvest buff more often. I'm not like used to using it yet, or trying to use it all the time. So I've been forgetting. I want to try and get a little bit better about that. should have probably done it with them. Speak of the devil. Sorry. Oh, look at these, like, these metal Grady cage. What are these guys up to? Well, hardly matters. Oh, they were holding this guy. Unholy Thrall. Right, they were holding him in check. Okay. Sacrificial heads. Man. These guys are good with details. Let's put it that way. Oh, here we go. Musty Lectern. Leoric's Journal Part 2. Alright, that's right. We found the first part of Leoric's Journal last time.
A fetid, pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however. Perhaps I am simply suffering from an imbalance of humors brought on by the recent change of climate.
Nothing so easy as that, Leoric. We don't know much about Leoric before he was corrupted by Diablo and driven mad. But he seems to have been a fairly decent king in Honduras. How many of these guys are there? Inferno zombie. Nice. Okay, so Soul Harvest works on up to 5 enemies. And I'm also not clear anymore on whether this does drain life or not. Like, some people seem to say it does, some people don't. So I'll have to pay very close attention to make sure. Oh, okay.
Holy, do you see that enemy over there?
Oh boy, that's actually pretty bad. But if they're going to be slowed, I may be able to get rid of them.
Could we find more like that?
Nice. So I leveled up. That was I didn't actually do very well in that. I kind of messed up at the end. Horrify rune unlocked. Phobia. Interesting. Active skill unlocked. Zombie charger. So we got some new stuff for level 14 here. Let's take a look. Defensive. New. That's right. I got a room for these. Now I have a room for this. Phobia. Increase the duration horrified enemies run in fear to 6 seconds. Nice. So we'll go ahead and equip that. And then did we get a new? We did. Wait, what was that? Skills? Decay. Okay. Zombie Charger. Cost 74 mana. Calls forth a reckless suicide zombie that deals 205 weapon damage. Is poison to all enemies in its path before composing. That's pretty cool. Compared to the nothing that we have now. That's like a nice burst damage attack. Burst damage area effect. Has poison damage though, so it's not exactly direct damage. Okay, so these are the Halls of Agony here. We need to continue on until we find level 2. And I gotta get better at playing this game so I don't die. Let's see what we picked up. Ooh, one-handed Vampiric Fuskina of the Bear. A magic spear. 12.6 DPS plus 12 vitality. 1% of damage dealt is converted to life, so I hope the follower can equip this. Oh, he can. Oh, that's sexy. Look at that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, nice! That's freaking cool looking. Alright, and for his offhand, we need to get him a better shield, but I haven't found one yet, so that's okay. Alright. So we've empowered our Templar a little bit. Oh, look, yeah, you can see his HP went up, and now it's doing some Regan stuff. I gotta get that right. I'll get in the habit of it. I'll get the muscle memory of it eventually. It's the last time I tried it with the spacebar, it didn't really work. So I'm gonna try this new strategy. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to it, or not a minute, like probably a couple hours. Musty Lectern, New York's Journal, Part 3.
I am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from me. Voices direct me to horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
here. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at this. Did that turn it off? No. So that wasn't powering it. That was just another trap. Oh boy.
Needs more time.
Yeah. Yeah. It worked. Oh, that was pretty cool. I didn't see what that guy's name was. I was too focused on fighting him. Hold on. This area is crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I don't think my buff worked, but my Horrify did. And it gave me the breathing room I needed, so that's good. Okay, that was pretty messed up. But I survived it. Let's see. Okay. Picked up some nice items here. Let's check them out. We got a magic helm, plus intelligence and extra gold. That's kind of like I lose 10 life, but I gain 0.8 damage, and the intelligence is nice. I think that's better for me. Oh no, it's not as cool though. It's not as cool by a long shot. Yeah, I don't think 10 life is going to make a difference. Alright. So these halls of agony are pretty big. Oh, there we go. Man, this place is huge. We got something going on over there. Look at that. Look at that.
Bring her to me that I may rend the flesh from her bones.
Cultist Grand Inquisitor, Master of Pain. Oh look, he's got chain lightning. He almost hit me too. But I actually funneled them correctly here. Looks like. Whoa, what is that? Disentuned Husk? It's an unending stream of poison darts here. Worked out pretty well. Nice. Alright. We got Reckless Harness of Thorns and Adventuring Brigandine Coat of Focus. Pretty elaborately named items. Let's see what they look like. Oh, plus 10 intelligence? And plus experience? Nice. We're equipping that for sure. And the armor buff too. We're getting, it's almost like there's a whole set of armor down in this area that's like, looks this way. If you know what I mean. Okay. So we'll continue here, exploring, looking for the way down, I guess. This place is huge, but we actually, yeah, as I said before, I do want to explore the entire minimap, so. Make sure I don't miss anything. A wand? What does that do? Oh, I can't use it. Okay. Wow, this just goes on forever and... Oh, okay, we're finally reconnecting here with where we originally came from. Alright. Oh, I picked that up, didn't I?
I do not understand how evil walks in the day. Should it not fear the light?
Good and evil deeds are performed under the sun as well.
But the light is both a literal and figurative foe of evil.
Alright, here we go. More minimap to explore here, and looks like got some unholy thralls and some cultists. We got a little time skip there. They changed something. That's just a server hiccup, basically a little lag spike when the game does that. Bounces me back a few feet. It's not surprising, given that I'm streaming this live on the internet. Wait a minute, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. How much of this have I... Okay, so yeah. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that the correct way to go is through the horrific death trap. Oh, that's the other thing spacebar is good for. Moving into a group of enemies without firing on them. Like this.
Need more time.
Souls of the enemies you harvested are granting you great power. That's loud, huh? Whoa, whoa! Fortunately, it kind of died off quickly. It would have been nice if there was like a switch to shut it down, but oh, what's going on over here? Look, there's some kind of torture device down there. Looks like I'm going to be able to successfully rapid fire this. Use the narrow corner around the staircase there, and my grasp of the dead snare to hold them in place and just take them down. No problem. I do need to re-up my int buff, though. Like, it goes down so quickly.
Needs more time.
Oh, that wasn't good. Get off the stairs! Get off the stairs! What are you doing?
Need more time.
Move! What are you doing? Move! Whoa! What the... What the F, man? I couldn't move. Was I snared, or was I just blocking on them surrounding me? Oh, that was freaking... That's bullshit. I clicked 1,000 times to move. It wouldn't move. That's really... That's not, like, if I died in a fair fight, that's one thing, but they're just holding me there. I don't like that. You know, what's the point of, like, what's the point of having all these skills if, like, you can just get stuck on... I don't even think it was them. I think I got, like... I don't know. That was not a legit death, I don't think. I think that's garbage. You have been killed. You'll be revived at the nearest checkpoint when you die. After level 10, yeah, fine, whatever. Oh, that's garbage. Go away. That's the first time I've died in this game. And I think it's for a stupid reason. I don't think that was legit. I could have handled that group so easily, except that I got trapped there. It's like they permanently snared me. Like, I have a snare that lasts for 6 seconds, and they have one that lasts forever. That doesn't seem right to me.
Not ready yet.
See, like, these are trash enemies. The only reason that I died was that garbage getting, like, stuck or blocking on the stair. Like, it wasn't, I don't even think it was the enemies. It was like, I was like, stuck on a corner or something, and I kept, whatever. I guess I should stop complaining about it and just play the game. Alright, so we picked up some items here. It's nice for selling, basically. 21 DPS. No. Where did I even pick that up? Whatever, that's fine there. Alright, so, my grousing, nonetheless, I do want to explore this area. These bastards. Look at this. That's actually kind of ingenious. Look, he's like rolling around in there like a rock tumbler. Alright, so this area is clear. Oh, that's such a BS death. I'm so pissed off about that. Honestly. Okay. Wait. I didn't finish looking around. Yeah, I was like, there's some stuff still, right? Okay. Alright, Halls of Agony level 2.
Needs more time.
Hurry up and kill them! Hurry up and kill them! Alright, I have Horrified for emergency. There we go. Alright. Not the best, but not the worst either. I'm getting better at this, I think. Whining about stuff aside.
Holy, you see that enemy over there?
That's a conveniently long attack.
We have done it.
That guy's trivial. I mean, unless you're a barbarian, I guess.
Your bravery has not wavered once. I salute you, milady.
There is no reason to fear death.
I agree.
Nice. Nice. I mean, I still like the spiders, but it's a different, it's kind of a different play style.
Needs more time.
Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. This place is pretty big, though. Oh, that buff is already done? I gotta figure out how to use that. Okay.
Need more time.
I should... Ugh. Not want to get stuck there and die again. Man, this place is rough. There's a lot of dudes.
Need more time.
Where'd the feared guys go? Ooh. Yeah. Alright. So hopefully I won't have to spend quite so much time being impressed with myself. Oh, did he learn something? No, 15. Okay, he needs to level up one more time. Hopefully I'll be able to stop being impressed with myself and just play the game from here on out. Oh, I got this ring, right? What is this? Oh, nice! Plus 10 intelligence for sure. What's the other one? The other one's the same thing, yeah, okay. And does he have 2 rings? Yeah, he does, okay. He doesn't have his torque, though. I have to find one of those for him. How freaking big is... Yeah, I haven't seen all of this yet by a long stretch. Alright. Oh, nice. Look at this, a waypoint. Oh, nice. Halls of Agony level 2. Okay, that's actually a really good place, I think, to end the episode, because that's actually a little bit over an hour, but that's all the time we have for this time. Next time we'll continue our exploration of the Halls of Agony in hopes of hunting down our missing stranger and recovering him and returning his sword to him. But that is going to be it for this time, so thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.